Today's a rock video, okay? But it's gonna be done a little different than what I usually do the rock videos. Today is going to be 2 videos in one, basically. So I'm gonna be talking about the rocks and other things, but I'm gonna show the footage of the rocks of us doing the clean out last night. Reason I'm doing it this way, I got so much to say. So the rock video, when you see the footage of it, it's not going to be in order for what I say, all right? Not by any means, it's not going to be in order. But I can say this before we get any further. They are absolutely beautiful. This will be the second week for the clean out. And these creek rocks are really looking sharp. And plus, Ronnie gave us 2 other rocks. They're not geo rocks, I don't think. But 2 other really pretty rocks he wanted us to put in a rock tumbler, so we put them in last night. So they're going to go through the rest of the cycle, which will be 2 more weeks, and we'll see what they look like. But guys, I gotta be very careful when I walk today, because there's ice spots all over the place down here. So whenever I do a vlog entry, more than likely it would be, unless I think I get away with it, be when I stop. Let's get this going. Holy, I don't like making the start of the video that long, one shot, but I had a lot to say, man. Okay, I better stop right here. So all through this way is nothing but ice, and I can be very careful. You're asking yourself, well, Mike, you know what? Let's run the start of that footage now for the rocks, okay? And then we'll talk about this. Okay, you're probably asking yourself, Mike, why aren't you home on your treadmill? That's a mighty good question. I should have stayed home on the treadmill. Oh, heck yeah. But I didn't. I didn't stay home at all. No. I decided to want to come out here and put myself in danger. And try to miss out and dodge the ice patches. Oh, yeah. Why not? It's a fun thing to do. But definitely tomorrow I'll be using a treadmill, because we got more of this white stuff coming, and a whole heck of a bunch more according to the meteorologists. Okay, I got 3 more laps to do before I'm done today. Holy smokes. Yeah, tonight we got a lot more snow coming. I'm not going to say exactly how much they're calling for. We'll find out when it comes, a significant amount. This snow that's out here on the ground now, it came in Wednesday or Sunday morning. It was only supposed to be at the most about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. And they said it's going to be mixed with rain, so it's going to be a slushy snow. It shouldn't cause any problems with the morning commute for you to go to church and stuff. Yeah. And the reason they saying church, because it was Sunday, that's why they're not saying work. We'll get to that. And that turned out to be 8 inches of snow. It wasn't no 1.5 inches. All right, we'll stop on this part. Let's go ahead and run some more footage of the rocks, guys. I'm thinking if I'm doing this correctly, we should be washing the rocks off. Angie should be at this point. Let's go ahead and run them. I have to stop because this is the worst part right here. This and over yonder there. But yeah, they didn't worry about the road Sunday. When we had that snowfall, let's continue on. They didn't worry about the roads because a lot of people are off on the weekends. Not everybody has to work on the weekends like us. I mean, we all had to go to work. Every single one of us. And I woke up that morning, and I'm going to say a bad word, y'all. Just so y'all know, I'm going to say a bad word. I got up, and as I was going to the kitchen to make me tea, I just had a slip spot. Okay, stop. As I was going to the kitchen to make me tea, I looked outside, I said, oh shit. Told you I was going to say one bad word. Every now and then I do slip out with the bad words, y'all. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm like, holy. Angie got up. I said, I don't know how I'm going to get everybody to work, or I don't know how I'm going to get you to work. I don't know how. See, I don't drive to work. I have a ride. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get to work, and I sure in the heck don't know how the boy's going to get to work. Justin has a new car, and he's never driven in this stuff. There's no way in heck he's going to work. My daughter did have the day off, thank God. Well, my wife's job is only maybe at the most about 1.5 miles to 2 miles. So we walked it. Yes, I walked into work and I walked back home. And then well, see guys, I only work part-time. And especially through the winter months, I don't work a whole bunch of hours. Well, I didn't have to work today. No, there was no job open for me to do. I'm just a helper, is all I am. It's just enough to make a little bit of money to help pay on some of our bills. It ain't a major, awesome job like I used to have before my heart attack. So I didn't have to go to work today, but my boys did. And I'm like, okay, boys, if I get stuck, a little sparky, you gotta get out and push me. Well, they had to push me out of the driveway. I was able to get them to work, and I was like, oh crap, if I get stuck on the way home, there ain't no way they're gonna be able to push me. I don't know how I made it home, y'all. Little Sparky does okay in snow, all right? But 8 inches of snow, yeah, that hasn't been touched, was a nightmare that morning. A total nightmare. It has to be a miracle how I made it there and back. Oh, I'm not saying I didn't slide. Oh my God, did I ever. But I don't know how I made it. I think what was in my favor was there was other bigger trucks on the road and they was patting down the snow and I was able to stay in their tracks because that's what I did. That might be the only way only reason I made it. All right, guys, let's go to the car, stop for a second. Car's about a half a lap away and let's talk about the rocks being put on the towel. All right, before we start with the rocks on the towel, the park man's not here. And that door over yonder is open. Huh. Hey, that's not normal. They don't accidentally leave it open. Okay, well, they do have cameras down here. But while I'm walking, I keep an eye on it. Nobody's here, thank God. Okay, let's talk about the rocks being put on the towel. I want you guys to take a good look at these creek rocks, okay? And we'll just keep this vlog going. I'm walking through ice right now, real slowly. Look how beautiful these rocks are, y'all. My God. I mean, grant you, the river rocks were pretty. The geo rocks was really pretty. These creek rocks are blowing my freaking mind. I never dreamed they will come out this pretty. This is only the second weekend. Of course, some of them are getting smaller. And I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it does happen. And then we're going to go ahead and I think I show here in a little bit the 2 rocks that Ronnie gave us, which would be the first time putting them in the rock tumbler. But my God, I can't get over how pretty these creek rocks are. It's just mind-boggling. You know, doing the rock tumbling as a hobby was one of the best choices I've done up to date. Yeah, but I have so many hobbies out there. Oh my Lord, I should make a video on all the hobbies I have and how many of these hobbies I still stick with today. I should make a video about that. Okay, the remainder of the rock footage I got, which would be her putting a lid on and putting it on the rock tumbler. I'll go ahead and run that off and on as I'm talking about other things. And I do believe the door might be open because he unlocked it for the older ladies to get here. See, the older ladies like to come down there and use that place as a sewing area. And I believe he unlocked it for when they come. And the wind, he might not have closed the door all the way and the wind might have blew it open. So I'm still keeping an eye on it. I would imagine one of the people that does the sewing will show up down here before I get done. I have one more lap to do. Then we're gonna drink some waters. And my dink phone is going bananas. Let me look at that and let's get started on the last lap. If you all ever want to see a video about all the hobbies I have, and there's a lot of them, now how many I actually stick with today, let me know down there. Heck, I might make that video anyway. Tomorrow, since we got more white junk coming, it has to be a treadmill day. Yeah, there's no way in heck I'm gonna get out here and try to walk in the white junk. That'd be a great workout though, if you think about it. I put my hiking boots on, hike my butt down here and hike my butt and do as many laps as I can and hike my butt back home. I won't be driving. Now I do have to go be somewhere tomorrow. I don't, but my wife has to go to work. My boys have to go to work. But I'm hoping, I'm hoping the roads will be clear by then. Because she won't go to work till 2, and the boys don't have to leave till 12:30. So I'm hoping it being a work day for everybody, except me. At least I don't think I have to do anything tomorrow. I'm hoping the roads will be clear. Only thing I have to do is get in and out of my driveway. That's gonna be a challenge when I get home. Because when I left this morning to come down here and walk, my driveway is a solid sheet of ice. My beard's already frozen in some spots. Oh yeah, it's all frozen. I love it when it does that. That is so cool, guys. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh man, I was gonna... For you content creators out there like me that do YouTube videos, have you ever started the vlog or started to talk and you say something else, then you forget what you was gonna say? I just did that. Well, if I think of it, I put it in here. Okay, I'm on my slow down. All right. One of the older people is here. Nope. I thought they were here. I was just driving real slow. I don't know who they are. Well, anyway, I'm doing my slow down to the car. You never want to ever come in too hot, y'all. No, that's bad. Whew. I am thankful I did come down here and walk today. My first couple laps around, I did come to the point, I was like, maybe I should go home and hit that treadmill, because it's very icy and very cold. Then I said, no, Mike, don't do it. Just dance around the ice. Watch out where you're going. It only takes a piece of ice spot about the size of my hand to make you fall, y'all. We learned that a couple weeks ago, remember? I am done. And the suck on my water bottle did its job today, or I guarantee I would have had frozen water. Holy, it cold. It cold. But I stayed to it, y'all. I stayed at it because I knew I'd build up body heat. And like I said, it only takes a little piece of ice to trip you, and there's ice everywhere here. Everywhere. But I was able to walk around it like I have the many years I've been walking here. I had thoughts going over and closing that door, but I said, nah, leave it to be, leave it be. Somebody be here, and ain't nobody down here, so leave it be. It just didn't feel right me going over and closing it, because no, my luck, it'd close it and lock it, and these ladies wouldn't be able to get in at all. It'd be my fault. Okay, we're gonna turn the cam around. My voice might change a little bit, but I'm gonna show this beautiful creek. I just spilled water all over my foot. But I long for the day I could come back over here and fish. This is one of my fishing spots. I can't wait. But with all that snow on the ground, that day seems so far away. One of my favorite things to do after I get done walking is walk back there and look at the creek. That creek gives me strength, y'all. I draw my strength to do what I do here from that creek and other things. All right, guys, that's it. Next week, this is what I was going to say. This is what I forgot. Next week when we do the rock cleanup, it'll be the 3rd week. I might see if Angie will let me do it, and her videotape me doing it, so we can see how good of a job I do. If I don't forget, then again, I might do that on the last week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's a whole week away, and I'd see how things go by then. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. I promise the next rock video should be better. It should be. But I had a lot to say, so I put 2 videos in one today. That doesn't mean you guys ain't gonna see another video for a couple days. It's just I had a lot to say. Until next time, come on. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna make a thumbnail of me pointing at the rocks to put in the thumbnail of the rocks. You'll see. We'll catch you next time, y'all.